Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall is 20 past 10 on Tuesday night. I'm in the Big Smoke. I'm in the Castle Hotel at the top of O'Connell Street near North Frederick Street. A friend of mine used to have a pub up here years ago, Tom May's pub, but it's no longer a pub. It is a off license and a Sintra food store in it now. Just shows you the sign of the times. No locals going drinking the last number of years. He's gone out of it a good few years now. The castle brings back good memories to me, not staying here but hearing stories about it from my late father. He would have been a regular going to the All-Ireland football final, probably from the middle 50s. He probably never missed one for, I don't know, until one of his later ones, probably the mid 2000s and in the teens. Remember, I've been at the 2013 final with him when, well, not 2013, when Stephen Cluxton kicked the winner. We were directly in line with it in the premium section and the Hogan stand side. But he had always had a big car when he was a Hackney man. It's no wonder I finished up driving. It was in the genes, as to say. But he had a console and he had a Zephyr. He put 4 adults in the front of either. There was a bench seat, gear stick that was on the column on the side of the wheel. But on All Ireland Day, it was a 3-hour drive that time. You'd make it now in about an hour 45, with the roads being so bad, and you had to go through all the towns that time, like Mullingar and Kinnegad, Enfield, Leixlip, Maynooth, Kilcock, all the way in. Chapel at Palmerstown. So the All Ireland Day, it was always lots of traffic. But they used to go at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I remember when I was about 7 or 8, I'd be asked the day before to check the car for oil and water. I'd check it 3 or 4 times just to make sure, fear there might be a leak. And I often asked the question, maybe when I was 9 or 10 at night, do you want me to check the car for oil and water in the morning? And as I got older, I was told, yeah. When I was young, I wouldn't be able to open the bonnet myself. But they used to go 6 o'clock to get 9 o'clock mass, close enough to the Castle Hotel, and then they'd have breakfast after that. And I always remember what my mother would say, what did you have? And it was always a mixed grill. I didn't know what a mixed grill was, but I used to bring the news to school the next day because I was the only one, Dad, who would be at the match. And of course I'd tell them proudly that my father was at the All-Ireland and that all had a mixed grill. They used to stop then in Kinnegad or in Edgeworthstown on the way home. They'd make that, which was 10 o'clock closing the pubs that time, and they'd make the last round. My father was a pioneer, but he'd have 7 with him, or maybe 8. 7 with him, yeah. That'd be 3 and 4 in the front and 4 in the back. They was going to a small pub in Edgeworthstown at a 9:45, and it'd be 10 o'clock closing. The few that was with him was only one man that used to drink a pint. The rest used to drink glasses again. It's a couple of glasses and they'd be happy. They're all great GA men. So I'm looking forward to having the breakfast downstairs in the morning to see, just to see how things have changed in the meantime. No doubt there's going to be no mixed grill on the menu, but we might pretend one. We'll see. I'm parked on North Frederick Street. They have a bit of parking here at the back, but you'd have to reverse out on the street. So I'll have to be up at 6:30, 20 to 7 to either move it back closer to the hotel or else put money in the meter, because you'd be clamped here as quick as lightning, I was told. And unless I went on the app, I can't get the ticket overnight. So I'll see which one I'll do in the morning. But I've 6 people, and they never met each other until I met them today in the castle in the lobby at about 5 to 2. They're from 3 different states. Whatever package they all bought into. Some of them are from 2 from Texas, 2 from Arizona, and I can't remember where the other 2. But they seem to be getting on, gelling fairly well, which is good, because it can create a problem if they don't all have the same sort of likes and interests. It'd make it easier for me. So I brought them to the Guinness Storehouse. I had a voucher for them for that, and then I had a voucher for Trinity College for the Book of Kells, and they had 6 of us having dinner then at 6:30. So I got them seated, and I said I'll see you in the morning at 9 a.m. or in that area, and we're heading to Blarney. So I'll probably go Kilkenny way and on to Middleton maybe. It isn't 100% finalised yet, the plans. I did with 4 of them, and I was running through with the other couple. So, an interesting day ahead. One of them is very bad on the walk, so I won't be able to. There'll be no Torque Waterfall for her, or Carton Toohel. We had one horse going there a while ago at 10 days, Makaya. Everything sort of, I thought, was pointing towards a better run than I think it eventually finished 4th. Came wide. I've given a good ride to Elliot Hurst, the winner. That was 14th last night, so there was a bit of each way money for it. Bit disappointed with the way that horse Makaya finished off. But what can one do? Anyway, on to tomorrow. I have been on this in quite some time, actually, with the breakdown when it got goosed that time, and with the internet or whatever. So it's like a new toy tonight. There's a staying race 40 yards short of 2 mile in Catterick. There's a short favourite there, Cosmic Soul. I'm going to take him on. By See the Stars will like the ground and the trip, but a horse, a 4-year-old there, Dillian Cunya's David Egan, getting £12. Wannabeawallaby. I'm going to take him on with this lad. And when I do be taking on the favourite, you could also, if you wanted, do it without the favourite or do a reverse forecast. But this lad likes top of the ground. And if you look at this run here in Yarmouth, when it was third by 5 or 6 lengths to Hidden Pearl, but the horse that was second, Durham, at 14-1. That came out and won by 6 lengths next time out. So there's a bit of substance to that for him. Now these are all average beasts. When you look at horses like this, they're all less than they're 45 up to, actually one of them is 42, so you can throw out them too. So Star of Jupiter was second the last time in that race. But the fact that it's getting to £12, David Egan riding it again, going to take that on. Just interested to see what is it without Cosmic Soul. It's not up yet, is it? No. Anyway, we go to Kempton to another staying race. A horse that we backed the last couple of times, Kingdom of Stars. Desperately unlucky the last time. I thought we had it. It was beaten by a nose. But the time before in Kempton, now it has solid runs at Kempton. It was 4th to Goulagon. That was a good class race. And Caprello beat us. So it has track for him. This is it here in the blue and yellow.
Goulagon, Caprello, the light blue white cap is catching the eye now, starting to storm through rivals on the right. Kissing in the back row is also rushing home. Caprello is needing a gap big time in behind. Is now switching again. It's Kingdom of Stars with Gula Gong. Caprello is now in the clear and is starting to rush home. Caprello joining Kingdom of Stars. Orchestra follows Caprello. It was a matter of time, wasn't it? Travelled so well and is going to get up to win the last. Kingdom of Stars second. Gula Gong.
Goes well enough on the surface. Like the other one there at the top of the market is Molten Sea. We've seen that before when it beat Reeler In, and you'd imagine that Reeler In wouldn't be in this class at all, but it has no Kempton form at all. I like, especially, I think Kempton is one of those specialist tracks. You either go on it, like, it's hard to know whether it will, but I think Kingdom of Stars, Colin Keane riding, that's the bet. Then there's a nice card at Fairyhouse tomorrow evening. There's a Group 3. Goody Two Shoes is the fav in it. But 3-year-olds have a great record in this, and 4-year-olds. The 4-year-olds, what? 3-year-olds, one of the last 2 years, then 2, and then for several years before that, it's all 3-year-olds. There's only 2 3-year-olds this year. One of them is for Aidan O'Brien. It was in Ascot, it was down the field in a Group 2, and it won. It was won by a Coolmore horse that day, and he won this last year with a 12-1 shot. So it's no forlorn hope. Island Hopping, what price is it? 9 or 10-1. Goody Two Shoes is a 6-year-old, but going to take a chance on Santorini Star. Long-time followers of mine will know I like Haggis when he sends one across. It has been lucky for us down through the years. This likes top of the ground. When you see a horse winning in Kempton and in Lingfield, and it ran in a listed race the last time, but it just didn't give its run. I thought, there it is in the Tony Bloom colours. But I don't know what happened to the ground that day, or was it the track, but it left a lot
Apologies taken second. Santorini Star is in third place. Maribella is next to her. Alonzi, 3 from the right, gets a gap to come through now as they head down the straight. And Carmology has swept through to the lead. Alonzi is in pursuit. Overture and Maribella the next 2. And the white jacket of Alonzi trying to get on terms with Carmology and has now got past her. Alonzi has come through to just get there to Carmology, Maribella, Santorini Star. And
it was hard to sort of put a handle on the run of that up the stretch. It was, I don't know. I think there's more in the locker, and the fact that Haggis brings it across and he's going fairly well. It's a 4-year-old. So we'll take a punt on that. So it is Tuesday night, and what do we do on a Tuesday night if we don't do it on a Monday night? We're singing our song. So we'll pluck this one out of the archives and we'll see how it goes. They come from the farms and the factories too. They all soon forget who they are. The cares of the day are soon washed away as they sit on a stool by the bar. The girl with green eyes on the rolling stone shirt don't look like she works on the land. The man at the end is a very good friend of a man who sells cars second hand. Down at the Red Rose Cafe in the harbour, there by the port just outside Amsterdam. Everyone shares in the songs and the laughter. Everyone there is so happy to be there. The salesmen relax with a few pints of beer as they try not to speak about trade. The poet won't write any verses tonight, but he may sing a sweet serenade. So pull up a chair and forget about life. It's a good thing to do now and then. And if you like it here, I have an idea. Tomorrow let's all meet again. Down at the Red Rose Cafe in the harbour, or there by the port just outside Amsterdam. Everyone shares in the songs and the laughter. Everyone there is so happy to be there. Just I'm still caught. I should have had a practice run before I started that. Bash the bookies, over and out.